Shout out to Money Brown, man. Spence Jr. My boy Money Brown, he get a lot of money, that's why I call him Money Brown.
What's good, Money Brown TV? What up, what up?
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to Money Brown TV. Thank you so much for everything.
Hey, this is Ryan Garcia here. Shout out to Money Brown TV and keep punching, baby.
Yo, what's going on out there, fight world? It's your boy Money back with another one, fam. And this one here is on 3 big dogs in this fight game. We got Canelo Alvarez, the hottest fighter on the planet, the #1 pound-for-pound king, the undisputed super middleweight world champion, the 4-division world champion. Y'all know Canelo's a bad boy. He will be the greatest Mexican fighter of all time when he's done. Then we have Errol, the true Spence Jr., the WBC and IBF unified welterweight world champion, the king of the welterweights. And then we have Terence Crawford, the 3-division world champion, the former undisputed world champion, the current WBO welterweight world champion. But Canelo Alvarez, everybody, Canelo Alvarez want to let y'all know that Errol the True Spence Jr. is the #1 welterweight, and he's the best welterweight out there. You understand what I'm saying? Canelo want to let y'all know that Errol the True Spence Jr. is the #1 welterweight and the best welterweight in the division, bro. And how do Money Brown know that? Because Canelo Alvarez was willing to come to 160 for only one fighter. Only one fighter, everybody. And that was Errol the True Spence Jr. Let's keep it real. You know what I'm talking about? Let's keep it real. You know what I mean? That speak volumes, everybody. That speak volumes on Canelo only coming to 160 pounds for Errol the True Spence Jr. You feel me? He didn't say no other name. No Cholo, no Andrade, no Terence Crawford. You feel me? Nobody, no Triple G. But for this king right here, Errol the True Spence Jr. Now, we know Errol Spence moves like a boss. Moves like a boss, you feel me? Call his own shots. He don't sit around and wait to make his history. He go make it. He go make it. You understand what I'm saying? He's not crying for no fights. He's not insulting nobody for no fights. He's not pulling up to people's press conference getting kicked the fuck out trying to get a fight. You feel me? He might pull up to the fight, and after that, he's going in to win. You dig? But when you pay attention, my mans go out there and do what Canelo be asking these other fighters to do. Face the best. Period. Face the best. And put yourself in position to get a fight with me. You understand what I'm saying? Put yourself in position to get a fight with me. Now, we all know Terence Crawford had came out. And, you know, he tried to shit on Canelo Alvarez. Oh, you know, Canelo, he's afraid to fight black fighters. Oh, he's ducking black fighters. Right? Meanwhile, you go down Terence Crawford resume. And, motherfucker, you ducking black fighters. You just had a fight with Sean Porter. But before Sean Porter, your last black fight was Hank Lundy at 140 pounds. I say your last black fight was against Hank Lundy at 140 pounds. You know? And then you came out with a situation where you said, well, we know people don't have to, you know, question me on me taking things and this, that, and the third. You try to shit on Canelo and try to make it as if Canelo was a cheater, bud. That's what you was doing. Well, you know, they don't have to worry about me dropping dirty or things of that nature. You don't have to worry about Canelo Alvarez dropping dirty neither, bro. You feel me? You don't have to worry about him dropping dirty neither. Because that one incident, it got resolved with hair follicles. And after that incident, right, that was 2018, you haven't seen nothing. Not a squeak, not a peep, nothing to do with Canelo Alvarez and performance-enhancing drugs or anything that's a banned substance in his boxing game. Carry himself like a true gentleman, like a true warrior, like a true ambassador of the sport, and like a true king. You feel me? Canelo Alvarez represents this sport with the utmost respect. The utmost respect. You feel me? And he do his job by keeping this shit alive right now. Whether people like it or not. Canelo Alvarez is doing his job and is helping keeping boxing alive right now. Putting 73,000 asses in the seats, bro. Let's stop playing with that king. But, you know, With Canelo saying he will only come to 160 for Errol the True Spence Jr., you know he look at him as the best welterweight. The best. He didn't say Terence Bud Crawford name, right? He didn't even really throw no shade at Terence Bud Crawford. But I am the #1 pound-for-pound king, period, no matter what nobody say. So at the end of the day, fam, when Canelo look at EJ as the #1 welterweight in the world, y'all boys got to start giving credit where credit is due. Seriously. Y'all got to start giving credit where credit is due. And it shows because when Errol Spence do pay-per-views, his shit pops. It pops. I'm going to let y'all know now, a safety blanket for pay-per-view is 200,000 buys. That's the safety blanket. You understand? Errol Spence is over that safety blanket, and he's doing 300 plus for every pay-per-view. And now he got another pay-per-view coming up against your Dennis Ugas in February. And I'm going to go on the ropes and say that thing do 300 plus. You know? Manny Pacquiao and Ugas did 200 if I'm not mistaken. But I got Errol Spence and your Dennis Ugas doing at least 300 plus. Unification bout for 3 fights. For 3 titles. With Errol Spence back in the ring. You feel me? But when you look at Canelo Alvarez, he always praises Errol Spence. Always say he's a great fighter. You know what I'm saying? Always say he's a great fighter. Vice versa. Errol Spence always give Canelo Alvarez his credit. Canelo is a bad boy doing this thing right now. Errol Spence don't even hate on fighters like that. The fight that he probably dislike is fucking Keith Thurman for talking all that stupid bullshit. You know what I mean? That stupid bullshit. But at the end of the day, right? Canelo knows what he see, bro. He knows what he see. He understand that Errol Spence is a bad motherfucker and that he can draw. You know what I'm saying? He understand that he can fight his ass off and give a great fight. And if y'all was to share a ring together, it would have made history. If Errol Spence and Canelo Alvarez had to share a ring with each other, it would have been history. Period, bro. Because they was going to do some damn good numbers. Some damn good numbers, dog. But y'all don't see Canelo talking about Terence Bud Crawford like that, sharing a ring with Terence Bud Crawford. Last time I checked, when they asked Terence Bud Crawford would he fight Canelo Alvarez, you know what he said? Man, I can't go up there for, man. You know, that's just too big. Y'all just think I'm Superman, huh? Y'all just think I'm Superman. Y'all think I can just do anything. No, your fans do. No, not the fans, the fanatics. Because I'm a fan of Bud. But your crazy fanatics think you can do anything. Your crazy fanatics think you can beat Canelo Alvarez. And we know that's not true. You understand what I'm saying? That's what your crazy fanatics think. That you can go up to 160 after coming from 135 and perform like you did at 135, 140, and 147. You dig? They're not giving you that, oh, he already came from a small class. You know, they talking down on Canelo for you. So Canelo got to put things in the right perspective. You feel me? And I know some of y'all boys ain't going to like this. I know y'all boys, man, you always trying to turn down the blacks, man, for Canelo, man. You know, you ain't shit, Money Brown. You know, you need to stop this and don't tell me nothing because when I'm speaking of facts, I'm not in the game to look stupid. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in this thing to be a liar when the proof is right there in your face. You feel me? Now, with Canelo saying all these nice things about Errol Spence, bro, it just shows you what he think about Errol. He think he's a hell of a fighter. A great competitor, bro. That can draw. And he respect this game. He respect what he's doing in the game. He respect that this boy don't got to be disrespectful to him, say he's on this and say he's on that, even though he might be with, you know, some of the dudes that want to fight Canelo as well, with the Charlos. You know what I'm saying? With the Charlos. You know what I mean? Even Errol gave Caden Plant a little shout out and said that he probably can do it. But he also said Canelo is a bad motherfucker and that Caden Plant is in, he's in a hell of a fight, right? He got to be careful. You feel me? But by him and Caden Plant being 2012 Olympian brothers, just like JoJo Diaz and Caden Plant, you know what I'm saying, 2012, they go kind of pull for, you know, they hometown and their homeboy. That's how it go. But we all know Canelo fucked that boy Caden Plant up, and we all know Canelo will fuck Terence Bud Crawford up. These are facts. You know? And I'm keeping it real. Canelo's going to fuck Jamal Charlo up too. And I like Jamal Charlo, and he's going to have some success. but he's not going to be Canelo Alvarez, family. He's just not. You understand? So I want to let y'all know, man, the respect that Errol Spence and Canelo Alvarez have for one another, bro. When Errol Spence went to Canelo fight, Canelo thanked him, bro. Thank you for coming out to watch me fight. I appreciate it. Even if you're here to try to scout and get a fight, nonetheless, I appreciate it because you didn't cause no ruckus. You ain't out here with no silly-ass shirts on. You ain't out here, slandering my name, things like that. So it's nothing but respect from Errol Spence and Canelo Alvarez, bro. Nothing but. And Errol always gave Canelo his just due. Always. Even say he was #1 pound for pound. You know what I'm saying? Take a man and a boss to admit that. Take a man and a boss to admit that. And that's exactly what EJ did, bro. Even when some of us couldn't see it. And that's a fact. You did. So at the end of the day, everybody, Canelo Alvarez stands on his own too. On his own too. And Canelo got Errol Spence as the hottest welterweight in the world. Right? And I believe Canelo Alvarez got Errol Spence beating Terence Crawford inside that square ring. Period, bro. Like I said, the proof is in the pudding. Canelo don't have to lie. You can just go off the energy, go off of how they talk about one another, and make your decision on that. And that's how I look at it at the end of the day. You did. Shouts out to Terence Crawford. Continue doing what you're doing. Shouts out to my guy, EJ. Go out there, get that title from Ugas, and then go take care of Bud Crawford. And most definitely, shouts out to my guy, Canelo Alvarez, the king of boxing. Go out there, get that title from Macaboo. Go wash off them other dudes and become the greatest Mexican fighter of all time and one of the greatest to ever do it. Until the end, this your boy Money. It's the NSBC, moving and nobody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you want to donate. OG Money on Cash App, TreyHampton52@gmail.com on PayPal. If not, just tell a friend, hit the subscribe button, like, comment, share the videos, and you know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status, family.